want to first finish out school, right? Get my degree. And then I want to go to Winston-Salem State. And, well, first, I'm going to try it back. So I'm at, like, the middle college right now. So if I stay a fifth year, I'll have, and finish that out, I'll have my associate's degree. So then I'm going to go to Winston-Salem State and then finish the 2 years I have there. And then my goal is to get on Sports Center or First Take with Stephen A. Smith and debate about sports, basically.
My first dream was to, of course, make it to the NFL, but that didn't happen. I got a chance to actually get on the team, but of course it didn't work out. And then still playing professional ball now, but my dream now is to do what my dad did, and that's help other kids get better in life. Help them grow as a person, help them realize that being a thug or gangster is not the way to go. Help them realize that girls actually like guys that are smart. Girls like guys that pick up books. I mostly work with young men, so I try to get them to realize that being a thug is not really where it's at. Rappers talk about it all the time, and you hear about it in social media, but that's not really what they're doing. That's what they used to do, but they're not doing that now. So I'm trying to get them to see that actually being a good person, there's nothing wrong with that.
I can see myself doing workshops and conferences and just all of these different things, and it all be related to aging. I can see myself talking to younger individuals in elementary school, middle school, high school, college, but I can see myself doing things related to aging, all for the purpose of making sure that we have a good understanding of the aging process and that we're not giving in to what society says aging looks like, but we are forming our own perception of what it means and what it looks like to us as individuals. And I think me doing that will, one, pretty much inspire positivity as it relates to getting older. It can help with programs, because once we change how we see aging, then it's easier for us to create programs that can help as we continue to age. Also, by doing this, it will continuously prepare us. So when we shape how we see aging, it helps us look ahead and say, okay, what things can I put in place that will help me as I continue to get older? So that is my main goal. That is what I believe I am on this earth to do. In addition to that, also bring souls to Christ in my own way. So yeah, that's my goal.
Ultimate goal or dream? Wow. I got a lot of those. I guess ultimate would probably just be to be recognized as a powerful, influential force for God. I think that's the end all be all. Now there's several things that are attached to that umbrella, but I think the end all be all is to be a powerful force for God in this world.
My dream is to write a book about the experience of Black women. We're not monolithic. People often say or think that all of our experiences are the same, but they're not. But what is oftentimes what I find in the corporate world or any other kind of work environment is that our voices tend to be, I'm not gonna say dismissed, but they're not amplified in a way. Now, because of George Floyd and a lot of companies kind of taking on diversity, equity, and inclusion type of initiatives, that voice, you're hearing it more and more. But my ultimate goal is to create a platform for women of color and learning how to navigate through spaces where we tend to be the minority. Our experience, whether it's with our hair, our clothes, our mannerisms, those types of things, they make a big difference in terms of how we see the world and our perspective and how people perceive us. And so I think it's very important to put that voice out there so that other women, other generations, people who are coming behind me can understand, how do we navigate through this world?
when I think about all the many obstacles that I've been through and all the things that I've gotten through, I feel like I've maximized in some areas. When I was younger, it was having a home, building a home, having children, being financially secured, making sure that my retirement is intact. Now that I'm at this age, it's just serving well, just making sure that I can be an example. That's my goal, just to be a good example for our young adults, for people in our community, and just serve well.
It's kind of up in the air. I'm open, I'm flexible. When I was young, I really wanted to be a full-time missionary, moving about like missionaries do, foreign countries or in the U.S. or wherever as God would lead. That was my goal, and I actually, after having worked quite a few years in social work, I quit work for a while to get trained and study to be a missionary. But then I got pregnant with my youngest daughter, and I just decided that I could not handle traveling with two children. My son at that time was actually in college. So I decided I couldn't travel, I couldn't be a missionary and handle two children, not having a job and all. So I went back to work and never did go back to missionary work. But it's always been there. It's kind of been an umbrella over all the rest of my life. What I enjoy most is ministry. That's where I really believe I'm gifted, and it's where I really enjoy what I'm doing. And you know what they say is that find what you would do even if you didn't get paid, and that's your talent and your gift. And that's how I feel about ministry. I really enjoy it. However, I also don't believe in just trying to force a door open for ministry. And so right now I'm just kind of flexible. If the Lord sends me in that direction, that would be my first choice. Second choice, I really wanted to teach in a university. And I'm particular about it. I prefer to be in an online college. I've worked a lot of years, and I didn't really want to be dealing with campus traffic and parking lots and all the things that come with that. So I prefer a online position. One has not opened up. I've got in a lot of applications, and I'm still just trusting that something will come through. So those are the goals. I want to write books, but I just want to write books like sort of in between other things. I really don't want it to be my major focus. I want to write books and continue to write books, but in my downtime and as I get, as God leads me.